They been searching for that thing to get to me. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Flex, I went and bought it. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? My dogs from. But you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. But how did you get? Then got rich and went broke, then got rich again. Just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have
today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
21-yard line.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. On second down, Conner looking for space.
Well, every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 54 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. If there were any concerns about the elbow for Big Ben, I think the evidence there shows us that he's just fine.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one at 62 yards in the air. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Now Roethlisberger to throw. It's caught. It's a blocker. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man, Wilson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. The defense They were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Intercepted.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
21-yard line.
It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Mixon, ball carrier.
Oh, heck yes.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive line.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. Now Burrow loses the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals will get the football back. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Made at the 21-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They start with a give to counter. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there, now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Now it's Roethlisberger. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
The score, Steelers 22.
The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they've got 2 for 2.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Cincinnati.
Well, first carry for Giovanni Bernard. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Green. Incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Now Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
22. Bengals, nothing.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And it's third down. And he finds McDonald. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First target, first catch, and a first down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for a touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Ben to throw again. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Wilson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Bengals.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
First down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Slant pass to Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Cincinnati.
Burrow going to fake to mix it, and now look to throw. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. His throw caught right around the 6. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's a run with Mixon into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that That was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now it's Conner.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Roethlisberger. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The return man, Wilson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's
So on fourth down, Burrow will give way to Randy Bullock for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Bullock will put this one through, and they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard.
James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Logan Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And that is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And my goodness, this is...